Streamlabs takes so long to reconnect. Because as soon as I lost my connection with VATSIM, it reconnected me back like in a matter of seconds, and you know, fucking Streamlabs was still buffering, which I find very annoying. Because people think, oh shit, it's a live over, and then it takes like 1 whole minute for it to come back. I don't like that kind of shit. Then again, well, gotta live with that, right? There's no better option for streaming. I mean, free. Streamlabs is pretty decent when it doesn't do that. It should reconnect faster. Anyway, oh, that's Norman. I was waiting for you, Norman.
Hello, it's Norman. Let's cabin secure for takeoff.
Oh, thanks, Norman.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Low key, high key, gay. Oh, where the plane's at? Oh, I forgot you installed a GA traffic, I suppose. A flight school. It's kind of weird. Should execute this part. Not spot a single GA aircraft. It's kind of sad, actually, because it's always so full of them, like everywhere. Just, you know, empty. Because I forgot when they do that, they do kill the frames though. So whatever. I mean, it's a negligible performance hit, but still a hit. We don't have a lot of frames to spare, do we? It's a flight sim after all, not like you can get 60 in P3D. You don't. Not with complex aircraft. Mostly because it will refuse to use your graphics card. It's using 56% of mine and won't use anything higher because it just doesn't. Unless you like really want to make it cry with SMA 8 times, which is of course murderous for your hardware. Anyway, so that's a holding point. TARA mode. We have the weather radar on. Good stuff. Landing lights. Run, turn off. Take off. Strobe lights. We are good to go. That was quick as fuck, my boys. Okay, so parking brakes are set real quick. We gotta Liverpool traffic, line up and take off runway 27. And that's the parking brakes coming off. And that's us lifting off. Yo, my homie. What's up? Okay, so auto brake max. QNH is set. Cruise altitude is set. Controls are checked. We are 100% good to go. So let me make a quick PA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are about to take off from Liverpool. I hope you guys enjoy your flight. Don't forget your buys next. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are about to take off from Liverpool. I hope you guys enjoy your flight. Don't forget your buys next. Goodbye. I love this feature. Not gonna lie, it's the best part of the whole aircraft. The fact that you can record the PAs and have it playing with the, you know, actual, it sounds just like the real world PAs. You know, distorts it a little bit. Sounds amazing. It's fun to pretend to be a pilot. Okay, so we are all lined up. I mean, we're not. We're quite almost there. Ah! Okay. That's about it, boys. Tama. Let's raise bars 50% so the engine's align. You know, gotta have the power align so that it doesn't. Oh, QNH change. That's 1028. So we changed that as well. Backup systems 50%. Let's go. Gamers. That's nose wheel steering coming off. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust snow blue. $60 knots. $100 knots. Check. V1 check. V rotate. Whee! Whee! Let's lift off! Yay, gamers! Okay, so autopilot is on. Ground spoilers retracted. We are good to go. I forgot the chrono. Let's turn it on now. Forgetting something. I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Oh, the gears didn't uplock by the looks of it. Shit. That's a fucky. Oh yeah, uplock issue. So gear down, gear up again. Climb lever. I hate when it happens. It doesn't uplock, so you gotta, you know, drop it again and then bring it back up. Now it's locked. Good. Master caution. It's gonna disappear as soon as it realizes it's gone and fixed. So flaps back to standard, and off we go to Amsterdam. So far so good. So GPS, let's clear out. 5,000, we gotta reset. 6,000 actually for England. We gotta reset the QNH. Liverpool, look at that. Kinda, you know, blocky auto gen, but it's fine. We're here to simulate the systems, not the scenery anyway, so. Cursed. Flight Sim 2020 secret preview. Look at that. Yeah, boys. Look at that. More like, don't look at that, please. Pretend it's not there. It's better for all of us. Getting on a level flyby. Because of the constraint, it's going to be holding us at 4,000 for a bit. Which is disgraceful, because the plane is slow. And we are going to lose time by doing that, but we have no option. It is what it is. Hate constraints. I wish I could just climb straight away. But you know, we're trying to follow the procedures as if we're real life. So yeah. It's okay though. Could have been far worse. Yo! That shit's not looking bad. There's a golf course down there. You didn't even play golf in England. I'm JK, I know they like golf. Mostly the Scottish though. Scottish might. Okay, so now it's just a matter of waiting to get off the constraint. In the meantime, we could get rid of the landing lights. This is England and it says you should turn them on during final. So it's not 10,000 as it is pretty much everywhere else. So we just turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Strobes are on auto. Good wing lights could come off as well. So no more landing lights. Let me just, transponder is on. Weather radar's already working. Oh, it was not. I forgot. Jeez, I thought it was on one, but it was actually on off. Jeez, deceiving angle. And I forgot to set the takeoff trim to 0-1 down. It's my fault. My mistake. I mean, not much of a difference from, you know, 0 up, 0 down to like 0-1 down. It's not much of a difference. Didn't change much. Would not offer any sort of risk, but you know, just saying. I forgot. Not cool to forget things. Like when my parents forgot me in a trash can when I was 4. JK. Yo, default England's not looking bad, is it? I mean, considering its Flight Sim X terrain was 64-bit, you know, it's not too bad. Autogen, as far as the eyes can see, sorta somewhat acceptable performance, given it's, you know, we're close to London right now and it's the worst performing area in the whole game. I mean, if you want to benchmark P3D, go to Heathrow, and your computer is gonna cry because, you know, it's badly optimized. The only area in the whole P3D where it actually makes your computer cry, like twice as much as it usually does. There's an airport up there. Is that the... I forgot the name. It's AG... Chester! Is that Chester? I think it's Chester. Let's check. It is right here. Airport mode. Let's increase the range. It's... No, it's Manchester. What? Is it? No. No way. Wait, is it Manchester already? Wow. Yes, I guess. Manchester, boys and girls. Look, what a beautiful city on here. They say it's kind of dangerous though, like they got people wanting to stab you and shit. And there you go. It's a climb. You know, we got to Manchester. Time to climb because we might get stabbed. So let's just climb the fuck off here. JK, but you know, I heard that from a Manchester guy himself. He was like, don't go to Manchester, you're gonna get stabbed. So I kept that in mind. It's actually 5,000, yeah, for QNH reset on and England. I mean, I think it's in Ireland where it's actually 6,000. I could be wrong. Amsterdam, I mean Netherlands, it's 3,000. Germany's 8 or 7,000. I don't remember. Plane saves it though. It comes with a flight plan, so you don't really have to remember. I mean, it's good to know, but the plane remembers it for you, so that you don't have to go through the extra effort of remembering. You know, remembering is hard. Oh, look at this baby. God bless EasyJet. I feel bad for the controller though. What? You guys saying stuff at the intercom. Well. Almost 10,000 feet. We should start getting a meter for Amsterdam again, just to see what has changed. And it probably did change, because last time we took a meter it was 20 minutes ago, so it's probably changed a tad. It's 330 degrees now, 5 knots, wind pretty much the same. Active runway still the same. Temperature has dropped a little bit. QNH 1024 still pretty good. And yeah, let's just go back to climbing. The fun part. Forget to set up boots. Basically free money. How do I set it up though? I think I have to be a Twitch partner to set that up. Never actually tried that. No. Oh, company message. That's gate information. H3, please. H2. That's nice. Almost there. So Schiphol. EZY arrival. Let's check the clock. It says 16:58. So just a little bit more flight time. Gonna be making it there soon, boys and girls. Nice. It's gonna be a very short taxi. That's a good thing. I mean, Amsterdam's massive, but reliable income from live streamers, sponsored messages. Sponsored messages. Seamless. Hell yeah. I mean, why not? Sign up. Username. Password, I'm not a robot. Right. So it sent me an email. Activate now. So click. And what is it doing now? I don't know. How far to landing? I would say around let me check the clock. 40 minutes. It's a short flight. 40-ish minutes. Flights are around 49, 50, 51. Depends on wind. We got wind helping us, sorta. Tailish wind. It's not exactly tailwind, but almost. We're climbing fast enough, and we're gonna cruise fast enough to Amsterdam as well, so it's gonna be a short hop. Let me take a cool picture. Let me just try and find a good angle. It doesn't show much of the PFD and MFD though. Maybe, oh, that's looking good. Look at the reflection. Nice. Hell yeah, just how I like it. But I don't know, sort of odd though. Nah, that's definitely better. It doesn't show the bottom part. Still, I don't know. They got a good angle for it. Like, come on, reflection. Come on. Doesn't want to do the shiny thing anymore. That's a yikes. Let's just leave it as it is. Go back to the loots. So email, password. Right. Welcome. Become a loot streamer, not a PC user. Request invite code. Okay. Streamer makes money every time sponsor message hits their stream. Oh, okay. Let's see, how do I dashboard, streamers. Okay, how do I get it now? Join the waiting list. I have to request an invite code. Right, so country, language, platform, Windows, where do you stream? YouTube gaming, no, I don't stream there. Who's watching that? Many. I'd say, which games are you playing on stream? Microsoft Flight Simulator. I could be 3D, but you know. Okay, so thanks. You're now part of the waiting list. Yay. RTX on. Haha. Yes. RTX. Look at the insane reflections. Look at that. RTX confirmed. As you can see, it's reflecting the future of mankind right there. If you look closely though, you can see Liz's suit there with the new AMD Navi card. I mean, is it Navi now? Is it the upcoming one? I don't even remember. But you can clearly see her right there. Hi, Lisa. Ah, it looks so nasty though. Look, there's a bunch of stains. I wonder what that is. It looks like cum stains, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like someone has been jizzing all over the screen. Yikes. Yo, what's up, gamer? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. We're flying to Amsterdam today. We're trying to fly to Amsterdam, actually. God knows what's gonna happen if there's a controller. Amsterdam controllers are big memes. Oh, there is. There is a controller. That's gonna be a fat yikes. Let me just check something. Top of descent 1633. Top of climb. Okay, I got some time still. We good. We good. We good. There's a little bit you go into the top climb. Well. Let's see. How long until the Netherlands controller tries to get in touch? Place your bets, gamers. Place your bets. Because I don't know. I imagine, but I mean, and there it goes. Yeah, another picture.
We have got great savings on a selection of award-winning gifts in our boutique range, some of which are exclusive to you as an EasyJet customer. You'll find full details in your boutique brochure. So why not make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat?
And there you go, that's top of climb. Now hit performance. Wow, we're pretty close to top descent. And my game is okay. I thought I was gonna crash, but not really. It almost crashed. You know, kind of freaky shit. RTX on. RTX off. RTX on. Off. On. Off. On. Off. Yikes. Contrails, look at that. It's kind of hard to get contrails, and we're getting them because the weather is favoring us. Look at that. RTX. Oh, kappa. RTX. Okay, back inside. Almost top of drop now, officially. Yeah, needs a lot more RTX. It needs actual ray tracing though. That's just a shader for it, because without the shader it's just flat, and then if you add the shader you get some fancy reflections and PBR like textures. It kind of looks like PBR despite not being PBR, reflects nicely and stuff, but there's such a performance hit though. You lose around like 10 to 20 frames, depends on aircraft and settings. But it's so worth it though, like visually very nice. It gets better if you have like proper clouds, which I don't. I'm running default clouds and default terrain and everything else, but if you're running a good set of textures and stuff, it just looks amazing. As close to the real thing as you can be. I mean, it's the Flight Sim Labs already, so it's as real as it gets as far as the systems go, and the flight dynamics. It's the most realistic Airbus out there, so I mean, it's insanely realistic in every sense of the word. It is epic. You can never have enough of it. Every flight feels like a brand new challenge, brand new adventure. God knows what's gonna happen, what the plane's gonna do, if you're gonna fuck up or not. Let's see. Almost there. Almost stop and drop. I prefer this side because it's getting so late. EZY7009. Okay, I would say that's time to start dropping, start descending like a mofo. Let's just set it to 2000 and descend. Bon gosh.
We will shortly be landing. Please ensure your baggage and all personal belongings, including laptops, are safely stowed. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please review the safety card found in your seat bottom as it contains important safety information. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Please help us by handing in any...
Don't get Flight Sim X. It is old. Get PGD, which is this one I'm playing right now. Prepared is much better. It's basically Flight Sim, but 64-bit and, you know, with no out-of-memory issues and stuff, so you can actually max it out real good. Okay. Explain 11. It is fine, but it still lacks good add-ons and stuff. If you want to go like deep into systems and stuff, there's like the Flight Factory A320, which is quite good, but it has a couple issues which were not fixed yet, like the drag physics basically are all wrong, like how fast or how slow the plane decelerates. It's completely off. The performance is off. Like the takeoff performance figures, they don't really match the real life numbers at all. It's a lot more powerful. The engine's got a lot more thrust. So like, it's kind of weird the fact that they sold it as a training level add-on, just like Flight Sim Labs, as an option to Flight Sim Labs on X-Plane, but it lacks a lot. Yeah, Lockheed Martin, exactly. That's the one. It's an excellent sim, and there's a $60 license for it, academic license, so it gets pretty affordable, and it's pretty decent if you get Flight Sim Labs for it, which is a little bit more. We're talking about $190 with the both A320 and A319. It's kind of steep. It's a steep price tag, but it's so worth it because it's just like flying the real thing, and that's like most real life pilots that actually like fly the real thing every day. They say it's like pretty damn close as far as, you know, the systems go, the flight dynamics, the flare dynamic, the flare logic. I mean, everything is spot on. The Flight Factor comes like a close second place, I guess, as far as, you know, physics go. It's not too bad. It's just not there yet in terms of like physics. You know, systems are good as well as a good implementation of most A320 systems and flight computers and stuff, but the connections are not modeled just like Flight Sim Labs does. Actually model like all the connections, all the systems, all the redundancy, so if one system fails, there's a backup system to like keep you running, and it's done flawlessly in the Flight Sim Labs A320. So like you can actually fly by the book. If you have an ECAM message, like something goes wrong, you can follow that actual manual and it's gonna work. So whatever they suggest you, it's gonna work in real life. Comprehensive one. Explain, yeah, I would say so. It's pretty good for beginners, because you know it's the best sim for small planes where you should start from, instead of jumping straight into a into a huge airliner. So like X-Plane nails it for small aircraft. Just hands down the best GA simulator out there. That's unquestionable. There's not even a single way to compare like P3D with like light aircraft to explain. It's a whole new game. It's a whole new thing. The way the physics work, the way everything's modeled. But when it comes to complex aircraft with like hundreds of systems and, you know, explain just falls behind because, well, it's a bunch of things. Like the developer teams for like explain, the teams actually do like add-on development. They don't have enough funds, so like it lacks as far as quality goes. Like the modeling is not as close as P3D. Like the systems are not usually as deep, so you can get like a proper simulation sorta like of the basic systems, of the day-to-day operation basis stuff which you would use in real life like more often. But when it comes to like simulating failures and the complete system's behavior, you only get that with P3D at the moment. It could change. It could change. The future will tell. I mean, Flight Sim 2020 is coming. We had big developers from the P3D scene actually like willing to develop for it. Flight Sim Labs, PMDG, like the major developers. If that happens, it's over for Explain. That's for sure. Flight Sim 2020 is gonna be an Explain killer if it is actually what it's advertised as. You know, they're saying it's gonna be a groundbreaking simulator. The physics are said to be the best physics ever seen in a simulator before. We don't know if it's true or not because no one actually got their hands on it still. But if Microsoft's not joking around, it could actually be a game changer. It could be like, it could be what the simmers have been waiting for so long. I mean, regarding the scenery, the flight physics, you know, Microsoft, they released a video like recently, a short video. It's less than 1 minute, showing spin recovery with a 172, and it's amazingly realistic. I've seen people saying that it's just like in real life, like real pilots saying that the stall recovery is just like it is in real life. Very, very realistic. But we don't know for sure yet. Maybe it's just the visual part, you know. Maybe it's just visually convincing. Who knows about like the physics, what the controllers are doing, what the plane is actually doing, you know. Oh shit, that's the Amsterdam, please. Okay, 125, 750. Let's do that real quick. 125, 750. There you have it. Switch to main. With you. Oh shit, wrong window. With you. No, that was a with you. With you. There you go. That's much better. Yeah, it does. It looks amazing. Good evening, Squawk 2764. So let's clear it. 64. There you go. Wait, yeah, it looks amazing. I'm very, very excited for it. I signed up for the beta. I mean, the odds are not high. I'm not gonna pretend that I actually stand a chance, but you know, I gotta try. Why not? If I could get my hands on it, I would play that shit every day. I mean, who wouldn't? The game's... Whoops, sorry, it's okay. The guy sent me a message again. Confusion. Oh my god, look at that. Jerk off material, dude, right there. Continue on Lamso, Chue arrival, runway, Lamso, Chue arrival, runway 6, descend when ready, descend flight level 100, level by Sugal. Okay, Sugal. There we go. So, change of plans. We gotta change everything. Arrival's gonna be on runway 6 via Lamsa. Right. Oh shit, what up? We have an issue. We have a big fucky wucky. Pose Sugal. Let's just go straight to at pose like that. It's going to which at pose now. Yeah, that's good. That's our at pose. Yeah, I won't buy it if it comes out on Microsoft Store, honestly. I really hope it's on Steam, because then I can count my game hours. That would be cool. But then again, you know, considering it's Microsoft and they're greedy fucks, I'm not so sure about that. Well, it actually coming out on Steam, it would be amazing. I mean, there are small chances that it could happen, because you know, Microsoft got Flight Sim back from Dovetail and it's still on Steam, so it tells us something. They even released an update for it, so it kinda, you know, it could actually mean that Flight Sim 2020 could be coming on Steam, which would be amazing. And they're selling Gears 5 on Steam as well, so you know, it tells us something. But then again, it's gonna be subscription based, so I'm not sure. Because Gears is a one-time, you know, thing, but I'm not so sure about how they're gonna deal with Flight Sim 2020. But one thing, I mean, I just can't wait for the sceneries. The sceneries are so good. Like, from what I've seen, the cities they've shown, like, wow. It is out of this world. It's insane. And I've never seen anything like that. I mean, no game ever got that close in terms of like replicating real world. Like it's mind-blowing. There's no other way to describe it other than mind-blowing, and it's definitely gonna be a game changer if it is actually a simulator. Let's highlight and concentrate on that. If highlight that if big time, if it's a sim. Because if it's not a sim, it's gonna be not as cool, you know. It's not gonna be as dope, and you know, it's gonna get some players, but it's gonna die off soon because people are looking for a sim to migrate to. Like PhD guys are tired of the default autogen. So like PhD people are kind of tired of having like shit ass sceneries and stuff, shit ass terrain, and paying for scenery all the time. Like, you want to fly to a new airport, you gotta buy the scenery, you gotta buy the ortho photos and stuff if you want to have like photo scenery, or even worse, download and convert the tiles and wait for it to load. It takes an age and the frames drop and everything. The game just doesn't like to be modded. I mean, it's fully moddable, which is the main thing with PhD. It's the community that kind of builds it. You know, they develop the add-ons, you buy the add-ons, you play, you enjoy it. But the impact though on frames is like massive. I mean, Flight Sim Labs, for instance, it cuts your frames by half. Like if you get 100, you're gonna be getting 50 or less, because it's very demanding on both CPU and graphics card. So like there's a compromise, and It is also very, how could I call it, sort of elitist to an extent, because like people with weak computers cannot play it. It just doesn't work because it's very demanding. It needs the cores, it needs the graphical power, so kind of, you know, it makes it very expensive. If you want to like have the best experience in simulation, you need to spend a lot of cash with both the add-ons, which are expensive. We're talking about $140 for the A320 and $50 for the A319, which is not standalone, so you need the A320. So it gets pretty expensive, and you gotta also buy the weather engine, which is active sky. You gotta buy terrain, the airports, everything else. You cannot fly default because default's lame as fuck. Like B2D default's lame, and people are tired of that. Having to buy everything over and over again. New game, new add-ons, you have to buy everything. Weather engine, aircraft, scenery. You know, people are just they just got tired of spending that much. They just wanna, you know, buy the game and play straight away. No need to actually fuck with graphical settings and add-ons and stuff. They just wanna have fun without compromise. Okay, so first of all, landing lights, taxi lights for landing, which were okay. There you go. So SPL. Oh, that's a fucky. There's no SPL. I suppose it's this one, so I'm just gonna assume it is. I'm just gonna, you know. Yes, it's gonna be subscription based. Apparently, I mean, that's what people think. We're not sure how it's gonna work because the sceneries are gonna be streamed and stuff, so people are assuming it's gonna be a subscription based model. But no one knows. No one knows for sure. I mean, it's not like anyone knows. Let's check performance for... Not performance, I mean, let's check the weather again, because it definitely did change, so we better keep a look at it. I should load the flight plan as well. It's about time. I forgot. That's the flight. That's the weather. There, that was quick. So it's a 1024. Same. Temperature's the same, yeah. Nothing much has changed. Good stuff. Well. We just... Okay, landing systems. And there's... Well, 42 minutes of flight time. We got just 8 more minutes. What's your CPU? What's your graphics card? And then I can tell you if you can run it or not. From experience. You know, 'cause... I used to play a like weak ass laptop and I could manage somehow, but it would barely run. Information F vectors for ILS runway 6. Descend flight level 4000 and turn right 160. Okay, let's do that. So first 4000 over here, and we should turn left heading. Is it left or is it right? Turn right 160. Okay, so it's that way around. We put 160 in. And off we go, gamers. Let's go. We're getting vectored. Okay, so all the brakes are low. Should start. I should arm the ground spoilers already for landing. AMD A10. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you can possibly run it without complex add-ons. Like the base game could run like with basic add-on aircraft, but complex aircraft, I'm not sure. What is the frequency of your CPU? Is it 3.5, 3 gigahertz or and above, or is it lower than that? Okay, so right heading 170, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1024. Oh, QNH. Okay, so right heading 170. Let's go. We're already on slope. That's good. So descent path is correct. Good shit. And there's the airport. EZY06. That's the final, short final EH609. Let's try and nail the landing. Not so sure about that though. We're not descending, are we? Should descend. Oh, I'm not descending. God damn it! I was like, why am I not slowing down? Why is the plane not descending? Then I realized I forgot. Reduce 200 knots or lower. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let me just arm approach phase, because then it's gonna slow us down like mad. There you go, approach phase. It's gonna be as... Oh shit, we're like so fast. Look at this shit. Dude, that's not gonna work. That is so not gonna work. We're like way too fast. I'm not so sure about that. Okay. Turn left 090, cleared. ILS approach runway 6. Okay. It's a left 90, so we are cleared for the approach. And that's Norman. Norman, my homie. Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah, we're coming 3.3. I guess you can run it. QNH, is that a... Let me check performance. It's a 1024. Let's put that in. 1024 for the QNH. Oh my god, the frames though, because Amsterdam, look at this. It's so heavy. Jesus. Oh lord, look at Amsterdam though. It's got a lot of trees. It's dense. My computer is legit just crying at this point. Let's go straight to CY06. Because we're cleared for the approach. That's a flaps 1. What is it doing though? Why is it taking a like sort of turn instead of just going straight up? I don't get it. I mean, who fucking gets it? No one. Wow, dude, I gotta get rid of the autogen. That's too dense for Amsterdam. Computer's just struggling. I mean, it's barely making it. Yikes. It looks good though. Alright, not gonna lie. Okay, so slowing down pretty decently. Good stuff. So we could even like, nah, actually let's not. I could go for flaps 2 already, but it's gonna slow us down way too much. That's not the plan. Look at the autogen, bro. Look at that. Whew. That's insane. I mean, I used to play with low autogen, and now there's buildings everywhere. Computer's taking a crap. That's how badly optimized B2D is. It's using 53% graphics card still. And yeah, that should be the approach. Let's descend. Come on. It's not descending, is it? Is it? Oh, fuck. That's not cool. I should have to go manual at this point. No, no. Is it gonna descend? No, it is not. So manual it is. Calm down. Easy, easy. Flaps 2. You're down. We gotta recapture the ILS. It's gonna be a manual landing. Oh my god, it's not gonna work. Flaps 3.
Airline 1497 Amsterdam, slightly better, 4 out of 5. There's a bit of static on your microphone.
What happened with the thrust? Is that climb lever? Is that climb lever? No. Oh, as it is. Okay, so we're getting back on slope, hopefully. That was a fat yikes, because I kind of got on my throttle. My hands fucked me a little bit. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, I guess we can make it, homies. We're almost on slope again. That's flaps 3. Oh, flaps 4 already. Damn. Okay, so let's start lining up. Okay, that's... Gotta descend, keep it to 700 FPM. And lined up as well. Okay, that's too much. That's good. Let's get back on slope.
Fully ready. 999, the information is Foxtrot, QLH 1024, start up and push back at booth. Connection 104, information, Foxtrot, push back approved, 999.
We're kind of too low, but it's okay.
Delta 741, ready, on H36 left, CS 604, have takeoff, wind 340 degrees, 6 knots. Clear takeoff 36 left, Lufthansa 741.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
And I'm off on 97 second. Information Fox, that's fine. And then 1497, clear the destination Barcelona via Lopic 3 Victor departure, runway 36 left, squawk 2122.
Welcome to Amsterdam, I guess. Yikes. And that was it, gamers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, let me just... Landing systems are off. The ground spoilers. Weather. Standby. APU. Landing lights are off. Strobe lights auto. 158, that's excellent. For a manual landing, that's perfect. Okay. Welcome. Stand H6 via Q.
I'm about to leave my airspace and I will also be going offline soon. Continue on Unicom.
So, did you guys like the landing? Okay, so stand H6. So next. Oh god, gate H6. Request follow me. No, I think I don't need it. Where's service area partner? Let's go with them. I mean, damn, this scenery is so heavy. Look at what's doing to my frames, though. Look, dude. It's down to 20. Yikes. Where's... Oh, that's 8. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. I fucked up. Where am I at? I'm lost. Oh, it's gonna be via B. It should be via Q, but... Let's go. Oh my god, the scenery, dude. What is wrong with the scenery? Like, what? It's so demanding. I've never seen anything like that. It's just killing the frames. But yeah, we got it, boys. Manual landing. Fully manual. Approach was kind of odd. Just blamed it. I forgot to engage the approach sooner, so like the plane didn't want to descend once we made it past the waypoint, so I had to take manual control, and as you guys saw, I kind of tripped on my throttle and the plane went to idle thrust, and then it just almost died basically because of that little thing. I have to disable it, my throttle. I use the keyboard for throttle anyway, so like better get rid of it. But yeah, it was fun though. I mean, could have turned out real bad. Q is right there. I think it's the next X away. I'm just gonna go through here. Anyway, I don't mind. I don't care. And the guy didn't clear me for landing, but as I was like flying manually, I couldn't even read back to the clearance anyway, because then I would die. Oh. Oh, you're going offline?
Thank you so much. Have a good night as well, and thanks for the great ADC with everyone.
That's a yikes. Now the taxi to H6, that's gonna take us a bit because the airport's massive. It's a giant ass airport. So yeah, you guys better get ready for some insane taxi action. Well, controller is not online anymore, so back to Unicom. That's much better, so much better. No one to actually tell us what to do. We do whatever we want. Real gamers. Real gamers don't follow orders. Yeah, yeet. Well, that was a scary approach. The landing was wonderful. I mean, not wonderful, but I'm afraid that it wasn't a tail strike, but it could have been a little more higher, like a little too close to the tail strike clearance, closer than I would actually like it to. What the what is that shadow? What? Wait, what? What? Excuse me, what the hell is going on with the shadows? Look at that cursed ass shadow over there. What is that? Why is the game showing a shadow of my dick right there? I don't get it. Petri D's exposing me. Look at that. It's exposing my skinny gamer dick. Look at that. No, that's so mean. Let's not look at it, okay? Don't look at my gamer dick, please. No orders. Okay, so he should take the next text away now, because that one's not gonna lead us to H6. Oh, that's the thingy that I think it's SACOM something. I forgot the name. Oh yeah. Now we have proper wing shadows though, which hide when we turn this way. Oh boy. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's too much. It's too much. That was something. Okay, we cleared the warning. Amazing. And what is with that game just refusing to use my graphics card? I don't get it. Like, legit, 20 FPS, it's the same I used to get with my old one here. And GPU is just like taking a break right now. I think it's the scenery. Cursed. Or, oh yeah, the shadows casting on scenery. That's the problem. Oh, getting a phone call. It's a fucky wucky. Hold on, gamers. Hold on. Actually, I think I know what it is. Let me see. That's not good. Let me find it. Phone call. I know what it could be. He needs me to open the door. Am I gonna open the door though? Not so sure about that. Gotta get to H6 first, which is all the way there still. We're not even close. Wait, hold on. We actually might be closer than I think. I think that's H6 now, and it's not. There's still a little bit more to go. Yeah, gamers, that is just the very beginning. There's still a left turn, and then oh yeah, we're getting closer though. Yeah, we could have, sorta, but no. I mean, if I hadn't noticed the throttle on idle, yeah, we would slow down like big time and die, basically. And there would be no time to actually save the plane. But, which would actually happen, it wouldn't even be like dropping like a brick. The plane would like trigger the safety system, the alpha floor, and it would like ramp up. It would climb like a rocket, and we would have to go around, basically. So it wouldn't be a crash, but it would be scary as fuck for the passengers, because it would legit pitch up and take off like a rocket. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oops. There we go. Back to alignment. Oh my god, my frames. Hi, Joshy. Welcome to the stream. AMD hates OpenGL, honestly. Like, X-Plane runs like legit garble on AMD cards. It's like even a 670 outperforms a 580 RX 580 on X-Plane, or the 5700 XT is outperformed by a 1060 on X-Plane. So it's like it's very, very lame. Very poorly done. And I think I'm lost. Oh, actually, never mind. There's the gate. For a second, I started to question myself. Do I even know the definition of insanity? JK. Right there. It's kind of different because it's not the scenery I had before. So like, I don't know. It looks 100% different, even though it's the same airport and it was meant to look alike. It does not quite look alike at all. So I was like, what? Am I on the other end of the airport? But it wouldn't make sense because I followed the path, the taxi map basically. So it was meant to take me here, but yeah, you have to get NVIDIA. Like, to be honest, AMD for graphics card in general, like, just doesn't work. I mean, it does work, but it's not the best option if you're between an AMD card and NVIDIA. Go NVIDIA because it is far more likely to work with all the stuff you want. Like, there are games that don't work well with AMD, and a few ones that do work better with AMD, but like there's no case where an NVIDIA card cannot run the game, like, at all. It cannot run or performs much worse. And there are hundreds of games that perform much worse on AMD compared to NVIDIA. So like, go NVIDIA, because then you lessen the chances of actually, buying a game and it not running as you wanted it to run, or not running as you expected it to run because of, driver issues, because AMD drivers are kind of lame. They had issues even with like Windows. So like, it's just safer to go with NVIDIA at the moment. I mean, things could change with the new driver, with the new, I forgot the name. It's their new technology thingy, architecture, whatever you want to call it. They're saying, I mean, it's gonna be much better and stuff, the sharpening and shit, but I'm not sure about that, honestly. I'm kind of, AMD, they don't. I mean, for flight sims, AMD is a big no. They always say run away from AMD because it's not gonna do it for you. Performance-wise, it's not gonna do it for you. And they always say NVIDIA, and that's for most games. Like, there's only a handful titles that will actually run better on AMD than they would on NVIDIA. NVIDIA is greedy, they have their issues, but as far as, overall performance concerned and overall gaming experience, performance-wise, stability-wise, because it's much more stable. I mean, NVIDIA cards, they are much less prone to like crashing mid gaming and just pissing you off, Anyway, so let's shut down. Engines are coming off. Like that. Jesus Christ, the FPS hit. The scenery is just so heavy. I'm so gonna get rid of it. I mean, I love it. It's beautiful. It's freeware. I mean, great job. They've done such a good work with Amsterdam. Look, the terminals are very well modeled, considering it's free. But the performance hit, oh Christ. It's so not worth it. It kills your frames in half. I was getting like 40, 35 around Liverpool, and now I'm getting 21. And it's barely using my GPU. I mean, it's not using it at all. It's just sitting there, basically idle. So beacon lights are off. Nav lights remain on. The seatbelt signs come off. Police engines, they are cut already. What do you mean? I'm gonna shank you, mate. What you say, mate? Kinda... Okay, let's ignore the alignment issue. Let's pretend that it was a perfect landing. A perfect, I mean, parking, not landing. Jeez. Let's pretend that I parked it very well. Very, 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 very well. Which was not the case. It doesn't take much. Okay, sparking brakes are off so that they can cool down a tad. And we're gonna take screenshots, because why not? Let's wait for doors to open. Baggages. Oh yeah, the baggages. Could take some fun pictures. Oh, the baggages. My favorite part. I love to watch it. The ground crew doing the baggage work. They do it so well. You know, they're so passionate about their work. Look at them. They're so happy to be doing that kind of work. The baggage handling stuff. Look at him. Look at that happy face. He's like so satisfied, so in love with his work. You know, the typical Dutchman. Look at that. Good job, GSX. Good job. Let's change the camera. Oh, look at that angle. I like that shit. Damn, boy. I just realized. Is it? No, never mind. It's good. It's good. It's good. I don't know for a second that I had the ground spoilers still armed. Let's ignore the Ryanair plane. Don't look at it. Our rivals. Oh shit. Our biggest rivals. Let's not look at Ryanair. Don't give them love. They don't deserve love. EasyJet does deserve all the love though. EasyJet squad boys. Squad up gamers. See you, homie. Take care. Oh, wait. What is going on? What the actual fuck's going on here? You're floating. Look at that, you're flying. Floating around in ecstasy. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. Look at that shit, dude. You're floating. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that. Well, I'm gonna take a picture nonetheless. I mean, I think it's the drugs, you know, it's Amsterdam, drugs are legal. I maybe did way too much LSD today, you know. Flying passengers, whatever, I've seen much worse. No T-pose. Look at that shit. Oh, they killed my screenshots. It was gonna be a lovely, lovely screenshot evening, but it's not gonna happen. Thanks to GSX doing that to me. Can't believe you've done this. It's a big disappointment. It's kind of funny though. Well, you can tell it's a crazy town. It's a funky town full of funky flying passengers. Yikes. Can't believe you done this, mate. RTX, look at the reflection. RTX confirmed. Oh yeah, nothing. There's nothing quite like flying passengers. The pinnacle of flight simulation. Ah, there goes the fun. Ruined. Let me just send the flight report to the server. Ah, there you have it. I want to see how good the landing was, actually. 150. Wow, it matched for the first time. Nice. The pitch was a little... Yikes! Was not a tail strike, but it could have been. Flight Sim Insider's newsletter. Okay. Great. So that's the first bus. Okay, now we can finally take a picture, proper one, without flying passengers and stuff. We can finally showcase the plane and the beauty of Amsterdam with kinda. Let me just... I don't like that angle at all. That one looks much better. It's a little... I wanna find a camera angle that doesn't show that we are not kind of straight on the line. I want something that hides that little sloppiness of mine. Sloppy boy. It took us 52 minutes flight time, pretty close to real world numbers. Let's see, it was 50 minutes in real life, so 52 or 2 minutes late. Not too shabby, you know, it's good enough. Boarding oh, the boarding is not over. There's still a bunch. And there we go. RTX Fog Champ. Let's see. Oh, God. All around me are familiar faces. And bad performance. How do I fix that? The shadows are cursed. Big cursed. Wow. Way to destroy the mood. Go flight to Amsterdam. Amsterdam is just like, yikes! Draining frames. I miss my frames, honestly. Miss them dearly. Am I ever gonna have my frames again? Am I? Been asking that every day. That's not Flight Sim X. That's Picture D. Picture D V4. It's the Flight Sim Labs A319. My favorite airliner of all time. Legit. I love this plane so much. I mean, who does not? If it works on Flight Sim X, there's a version for it, but not the A319. There's the A320. It's not freeware, it's payware. The Flight Sim X version's $100. The P3D version is $140. Yeah, the A320 does, but not the A319 because it's a P3D V4 only, due to how complex it is. But there is a version for Flight Sim X, which costs around $100 as mentioned, but it's so worth it though, because it's the best A320, A319 simulation out there. Flight dynamics, the systems, everything's modeled. It's amazing. If you like realism, that's hands down the add-on you gotta go for, because nothing comes close to how accurate it is. It's insanely accurate. Yeah, it does work on Flight Sim X, but I would recommend you to get P3D and get the P3D version. Yeah, some streamers are kind of mean, which is not my case, of course. I love to help. If you want to look it up, it's flightsimlabs.com, the web page for their store where you can buy the add-ons. P3D is $60, academic license, but it's so worth it though. It's much better than, you know, Flight Sim X. Doesn't even compare. It's a whole new league in terms of everything else. In terms of everything, I mean. It's better graphically, 64-bit, so it doesn't have the OOM risk. You don't have to face random out of memory errors, which are not fun. You have like better add-ons as well with like increased system depth. Yeah, exactly. I'm using academic license. It has the A cars, which is not the ATSU, I mean, modeled, which the flight sim version doesn't have. So you can, you know, do just like in real life for the flight in it. You send a flight plan and stuff. You get the load sheet with the weights and stuff. See, like 0 fuel weight, passengers, and then the max 0 fuel weight, max takeoff weight, fuel in tanks and stuff. And you can get like METAR straight from here, so you don't have to go on active sky. Performance figures, you can even get that from here as well. And you can message other pilots on Hoppy, so you get the call sign and you can message them and they can message you as well. So it's pretty cool. Nah, it's 60 one time a buy. You buy once and you have it for forever. Altogether, yeah. And then that's pretty much it. You pay once and enjoy forever. And it's hands down, like with the Flight Sim Labs, paired with the Flight Sim Labs, I would say it's hands down the best flight sim out there. With the Flight Sim Labs, without, it's just not worth it. But if you get it to fly like the Flight Sim Labs Buzz or the PMDG 777, 737, it's hands down the best experience you can have. Yeah. Let me just make sure before you. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And you can choose like whether you want the P3D version or the Flight Sim X. I would recommend you should get the P3D version because it's much better, it's more complete. As mentioned, it has the ATSU feature, which the Flight Sim version does not have. It has better textures. It's 64-bit, so it's a lot more accurate, you know, the systems. It's less demanding as well, frame-wise. It's, you know, gonna run better. It's gonna use your GPU better. And the sounds are a lot better as well. It's insanely better. It does not even compare. Legit. It's quality stuff. I mean, you can just tell by looking at it that it's something really good. They spent years developing the A320 and the A319, and it's hands down the best commercial aircraft, the best airliner you can get for any flight sim in 2019. There's no comparison. Nothing comes close. They might come close in terms of dynamics, physics, but when it comes to the overall package, what it offers, there's nothing else that comes close. Because of how it simulates everything, like even the ATSU. It's not a waste of money. I tell you, it's definitely not. If you like Airbus, it's definitely not a waste of money, you know. It is an investment because it's so much fun and you never get tired of it. It sends you a link once you buy it. It sends you a link and then you download the installer and you install. Basically, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. They also got like good support, so like if you run through any issues, they will help you out. Support guys are very friendly. They're always willing to help. So whenever like you run through any sort of issue, they're gonna help you out. Like the Flight Sim Labs community overall, they're pretty friendly. Suya, Schwanzliebe, what's up? Welcome to the stream, which is kinda nearing its end because I already made it to Amsterdam. You missed it. You missed the flight, homie. But yeah, About to sleep. Yeah, eat. Yeah, eat. Pog. Nice gamer. I'm about to shower and go to university. I'm not very hyped for that, honestly. Started giving me German song flashbacks. A319 Luftballons. 99 Luftballons. Na 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 na. Amsterdam, die Hauptnamen. What? Sorry, I don't speak German. I don't speak Deutschland normals. Send me that song later. But yeah, we just did Liverpool to Amsterdam. Was a very, very enjoyable flight. Made it safe, one piece, strong, like an alpha male. Schlager. What is this? Scheiße! Scheiße! What is Schlager? What does it mean? The song name is Schlager or the band or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm clueless. The only German girl I know, it's Nina, singer. Basically about a guy going to Amsterdam because he was bored. I can I can understand why he would go to Amsterdam to get on board. I mean, red light street, drugs. Why not? Oh, genre. Oh, is there? Oh, what is it compared to in English though? What is the genre in like English? Is it jazz, rock, funk, pop? What is that? Because I don't know what it compares to, bro. I'm not German. Oh, German folk music. Oh, folk music's nice. I like folk music. And he just tried to fuck a girl. Unique thingy. I mean, I would do the same, honestly. If I ever went to Amsterdam, I would definitely go straight to red light. Is it red light? Something like red street, something red light street, district, whatever. I would go there. No question. I mean, if I ever go to Amsterdam, you're coming as well, right? We're gonna do it together. Get some hoes and stuff and do drugs, cocaine and weed and LSD and stuff, you know. Party hard, overdose on drugs. JK. Yo. Yes, it does work on Steam Edition. It's compatible. It's compatible with both Flight Sim X and Flight Sim X Steam Edition. So yeah, no worries about that. It works. I would recommend as well Active Sky. It's on Steam for Flight Sim X. I used it for years. It's very good. It's a must. Because then you get a working weather radar as well. Because without Active Sky, you don't have the weather depiction on the radar. Because it's only compatible with Active Sky to work together. And it's a perfect combination. I mean, Flight Sim Labs with Active Sky is like... It's just meant to be, you know? It's... yeah. Yes, it is. So yeah. Spot on, my gamer. Axel Fischer. Hashtag Amsterdam. A Fizzler video clip. Tron von Amsterdam. Likewise, I hope you enjoy the Flight Sim Labs bus. Hope you have a great time flying it, just like I did. It was one of the best things I ever bought on the internet, hands down. Like, so much enjoyment. I still get a lot of enjoyment from it, not gonna lie. Whenever I load it up, you know, the moment I get the batteries going and the GPU, and then you just, you know, listen to the air conditioners and everything else just turning on, the system's loading, the beeps, the self-tests. It's just, you feel like you're a real world pilot. You know, there's nothing that comes close to that. It's amazing. It's so immersive. There's no way to describe, but the fact is, the moment you power the plane on, you really understand why it's expensive and why it's so worth it. Like, at first glance, looking at price tag only, you might think, holy shit, it's too expensive. But once you actually hop into the plane, you understand why. There's a reason for it, and it's actually the best thing ever. Legit, it is better than sex. Not even joking, dude. Flight Sim Labs nailed it. It's absolute perfection. And I hope you have fun with it. But yeah, guys, it's time to go. It's about time to leave for university. So, stream took much longer than it was planned for, honestly. Because, you know, I had issues with the airport and the taxi was kind of long as well. So, stream was meant to be ended around 30 minutes ago. It's still going, but yeah. So goodbye, y'all, take care. And I only might stream once I'm back at 10 p.m. if I'm not tired. I might be tired as fuck because I had 4 hours of sleep today, so I'm probably not gonna stream. But there is a chance, there's a 20% chance that, you know, I get back home feeling like streaming, and then, you know, we might see the flight back from Amsterdam to Liverpool. But that's something that only the future will tell. So, goodbye, homies. Y'all take care. And that's it. Bye-bye, gamers.